Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WWE 2K17 Versus. It's been a long time since the last show. I say show, it's not really a show. People have to watch it to be a show. Ooh, sick burn on myself, but I don't care. It's okay. But yeah, it's been a while since the last time I did Versus. Since the last time, some of the all the characters I had and the data on the game got deleted. So I had to go back and get them again. Some of them I was not able to get again. But I got some characters that I didn't have the first time. So that makes up for it, I guess. And now since I'm able to actually edit videos, last time I did Versus, I wasn't able to edit videos, but this time there will not be any, in between the matches, like the loading screens, they're gone, at least on the YouTube side. And then, I will be able to add in music for entrances, whatever. And yeah, if I wanted to, I could, well, never mind, I can't do that. Never mind. Okay. I was thinking I can just record the video and then do voiceover later. But, I mean, I could do that, but it probably wouldn't be very good. So I'm going to do what I usually do and just do the voiceover now. That's not important. But what is important is the return of WWE 2K17 Versus. And we have a good show tonight. Starting off the matches, we have a normal 1v1 between the god of thunder himself, Zeus. Not Thor, sadly, just Zeus. And his opponent, Ares, the god of war. And of course, we've got our arena. Versus 2.0. We've got our titles as well. But this isn't going to be a title match. But I just want to show them to you. Versus Intercontinental versus World title. This one we did not have last time. I made more titles as well. There's a tag team title now. And I forget who had the title before because I did have an Intercontinental title before because we were doing a tournament and I forgot about it. And someone won the world title. I don't remember who. I think it was Captain Falcon. Which Captain Falcon is back as always. He's like my only self-made character on here because I suck at making characters. But that's okay. So let's get this thing started. This is the only time the menu is going to be shown from now on, is only the first match. And then after the first match, the menus won't be there anymore. But, except for when, I'm showing who's going to be in the match, obviously, on the YouTube side. Our first contestant, weighing some number of pounds, because I don't know my history, and I don't know how much gods weigh. We have the god of thunder, that's not Thor, and Mr. Green Smoke Man, Zeus! Love the beard. Also, from Mount Olympus. Forgot to say that. That beard, though, is just... I want that. That beard looks like the king of all beards. Also, is he wearing a towel? I swear that looks like a towel. Oh, no, it's pants. I see a pocket. Okay. If that was a towel, that'd be hard to wrestle in. It'd fall off or you'd trip on it. And our second contestant, we have the God of War, also from Mount Olympus, Ares. The top of his head is cut off. Oh, no, never mind, it's not anymore. He looks angry. You know how he got that mohawk thing on his helmet colored red? He spilled Kool-Aid on it. Either that or that's the blood of his enemies. Probably Kool-Aid. I don't know. What is my YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is Misfit Gaming. With a Z, not an S. Misfit. Like the wrestler. Miz. Because he's awesome. Also, his shoulder thing is going through his head. What the crap? Did you see that? This shoulder pad thing was going through his head. Ares is a true god, if that can happen, and he can survive. But here we go with the match. They are really tall. Ooh, Ares with a neck breaker right off the bat. And trying to make Zeus tap out 30 seconds into the match. And it looks like he's already tapping, even though he's not actually tapping. That would have been a short match if he was actually tapping right there. But Zeus gets out of it. But Ares is still in control. Oh! Zeus with a reversal. But then Ares comes back. But then Zeus comes back. I forgot how many times the AI counters when it's set to legend difficulty. It's ridiculous. Oh! I don't want to see that upskirt shot of Ares. Like, that's... Ugh. Get that out of here, please. Ooh, Zeus with the submission maneuver. Ares getting up. Ooh, slamming Zeus down hard. Grabbing the towel-looking pants of Zeus. They've turned it around. Ares is in control again. Well, I stand corrected. Zeus is in control again. But don't worry, Ares will be in control again in a second because it's legend difficulty AI and they counter like crazy. Okay, Ares still not in control somehow. I thought he'd be in control by now. Oh, Zeus! Ooh, forget what that move's called. I haven't played this game or watched wrestling in a while. This is just a power slam, I think. Oh! A back suplex by Ares. But Zeus does not care. He is in control again. Because he's the main god. Anyone defies him, he just smites them. But Ares does not care. Ares is fighting back, but Zeus is still in control. Oh, Zeus turning into Cesaro, the king of swing. Gonna make you really dizzy. I hope he doesn't throw up. Zeus going for the pin. 1, 2, Ares kicks out. Zeus better do some more damage if he wants to get the win. But Ares counters. Ares is in control again, but Zeus with his own counter. And a kick to the gut. And a what the crap was that? That's what that move's called. It's called a what the crap is that? Suplex. Powerbomb. Ooh. like a military press power slam thing, I think. Or something. I don't remember. Ares is in control again. Zeus is in control again. It just switches back and forth so much and so quickly. A kick to the back by Zeus. That must be painful, especially coming from a god, even though they're both gods. That's why they're so tall, because they're supposed to be like, since they're like, no, Ares isn't one of the big three. That's Poseidon, Zeus, and Athena. But Ares is one of the bigger gods, like power-wise, and whatever. I'm pretty sure. Like, I could be wrong. I have no idea. Ares in the corner. Oh, Ares with an elbow and punches. But Zeus still fighting back. Here we go. Another suplex powerbomb. What the crap is that thing? And Zeus is running out of energy, but he's still in control. He better get back up and keep dealing damage to Ares if he wants to win. Ooh. Walking on someone is never going to feel good. What is this camera angle? Referee checking on Ares, but Zeus continuing his assault. Is this gonna be a power bomb? Power bomb. 1, 2. Oh, switch to a submission maneuver. I was going to say I've never seen that, but I actually have. And the referee's hands are going through Ares' head. But Ares gets out of it. But Zeus is still in control. For now. And as I say that, Ares gets back in control. But Zeus with elbows to the head. Zeus is in control once again. Never mind, Ares is still in control. Zeus was too slow. Ares taunting. Shouldn't do that. He should focus his assault because he's barely done anything to Zeus. Zeus has been attacking him like the entire match except for the very beginning. Oh, the comeback move. The John Cena comeback move, the shoulder blocks and the slam. Ares may be setting up for a signature maneuver, but Zeus coming back. Missing a kick to the back. Ares with a forearm to the back and a kick to the side. Clothesline to the outside. Zeus is out of here. Ares is gonna... No! Oh, he jumped over. And he got him. And since he's so tall, he hit the table, but technically, because his hitbox isn't that big, he didn't hit the table. Oh! Zeus! Switching control once again. Kick to the back. That would hurt Zeus. I know he's a god, but Ares is wearing gold-plated armor. That's gonna hurt his foot. Ares in control for the first time in this match. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Zeus kicks out at 2.5. Zeus moves out of the way. But Ares with a kick to the back of the leg. A zigzag. Taking one out of Dolph Ziggler's book. And now, going for the submission move. Is Zeus going to tap? If Zeus taps, then Ares is the one true god. Because I said so. I don't know. Ooh! Kicks to the midsection to both of them. Ares. No, Zeus is in control. But Ares takes control again. Multiple kicks to the midsection, and Zeus pushes Ares down. A punch to the face. Oh, Ares has been busted open inside his helmet. How that happened, I don't know, but it happened. Zeus better get up if he wants to win. He could probably win with a 3 count now. But Ares counters with a knee and starts taunting again. He needs to focus on the battle, not on taunting. I think Ares is going for a signature move though. But Zeus counters. Zeus going for a choke slam. And it connects. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, 2 and 0.9. Zeus is not happy about that. But Ares coming back. Now in control. Attacking the leg of Zeus. But Zeus tosses Ares, and he's in control. Suplex by Zeus. Kick to the arm, it looked like. Ares with an elbow. And a punch to the gut, or midsection. Whoops. I hit my mic. Oh! Powerful clothesline. Flipped him. But Zeus pushing Ares back. And a kick to the midsection arm or whatever. And a knee to the back. And a kick to the back. And Zeus better do some more powerful moves if he wants to win. But Ares with a knee to the face. He is in control. I hope he didn't damage that wonderful beard. A DDT. That's a good move. Ares going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.1. He missed the kick. But he didn't miss the punch. And now they're just standing there like they died or something. Oh, but Zeus! No, Ares counters. What is Ares going for now? Power bomb. 1, 2. Switching to submission move. You can't even see Ares' face. It's going through Zeus's towel pants. But Zeus gets out of it. Zeus with a elbow to the midsection. And a kick to the gut. Double-handed chokeslam. I think Ares just got smited. Ooh, kick to the face. Luthez Prez by Ares. And now Zeus has been busted open. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Zeus kicks out at 2. Going to attack the head with Zeus. Gets out of it. And Zeus is not too happy about being busted open. Throwing Ares outside the ring. Now he's going outside the ring himself. Glitching out the rope. Kick to the midsection. An apron powerbomb. Throwing Ares back into the ring. Now there's blood all over Zeus's magnificent beard. What is Ares? Not Ares. What is Zeus doing? Whoa! Zeus just went flying. Didn't know he could do that. What was he trying to go for an RKO but failed? I have no idea what that was. What is this? Knee to the back, neck breaker. Zeus walking on Ares. I don't care if you're a god, that's gonna hurt one way or another. But Ares getting back up and taking down Zeus. Zeus, though, still in control. Knees to the face. And a suplex thing that went forwards instead of backwards. I don't know what that's called. But Ares throwing Zeus over himself. And with a kick to the back. And a kick to the back of the head as well. Knees to the face. But Zeus in control, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Zeus is still the #1 god. Somehow pulling off a victory over Ares, the god of war. It was a good match, but in the end, Ares was not strong enough to take down the one true, all-powerful god and his magnificent beard. The beard will live on, just like Daniel Bryan's beard will live on. You must respect it. Respect the beard. He has white eyes, too. He's like Undertaker. Who's he talking to? Zeus, who are you talking to? Are you talking to the audience? They can't hear you. Your music is too loud. But still, there is a congratulations in order for Zeus. On to the next match. Our next match, two legends of physical combat, Chuck Norris versus Rocky. This match I've been anticipating since before I was born. No, I haven't, but it's okay. So, whenever this loading screen ends, the match shall begin. The greatest combat whatever in history. Our first contestant. He has played Walker, Texas Ranger. He's been in the Expendables movies. He was in one of them. I think only one of them. I've only seen like 2 of them. I don't know. He is Chuck Norris. One of the greatest warriors of our time. He looks very, very happy with his generic music and generic entrance. Whoever created him on this game gave no attention to changing up his entrance or motion or whatever, and I bet they didn't change his moveset either, which is very sad. But it's okay, because Chuck Norris doesn't need his moveset changed to win. He just needs to be Chuck Norris. He's ready. And our second contestant with the exact same music and the exact same entrance motion and probably the exact same moveset as well. He is another boxer person man. Well, he's a character in the movie. Chuck Norris is a real person, but Rocky is not a real person. The guy who plays him, Sylvester Stallone, is an awesome dude. But Rocky is not a normal person in real life. I don't know why I'm still going on about this, but I don't care. It's okay. No, it's Rocky. Wearing his bright yellow bathrobe with a hood. He just got out of the shower or something and he put the bathrobe on. I have no idea. The front of his face, like, I'm guessing whoever created him used the face thing on this game, and it looks like some of his hair on his forehead is like stuck to his forehead because, I don't know. It's weird. But the match has now begun. And Rocky is in control. Chuck Norris is having a spaz attack. And now he has a headache. And now he has even more of a headache. He probably has a migraine now. But that won't stop Chuck Norris. Even though Rocky is still in control. But Chuck Norris with an elbow. But Rocky takes control back with a Luthez Prez. I always remember the name of that move. That's a good move. Ooh. Painful. He kicks to the back of the leg. That probably doesn't feel too good. But Chuck Norris gaining control over Rocky. Attacking the arm. But Rocky takes control again. With an uppercut to Chuck Norris. Rocky with a spine buster. I don't care who you are, that's gonna still hurt. Going for the pin. 1. Kicks out at 1. Chuck Norris sitting there like he died or something. Rocky with elbows to the head. Chuck Norris is not having a good match here. But Chuck Norris is now in control. Russian leg sweep thing. I think that's what that's called. And the knee to the back. Chuck Norris attacking the leg. He attacked the arm first, and now he attacks the leg. Attacking the arm yet again with a kick, and now the back. Chuck Norris with Rocky on his shoulders. Flapjack. Running off the ropes. Elbow drop, but he missed. Rocky, the knee to the back. Dragging Chuck Norris. And going for the pin. 1. Chuck Norris kicks out at 1. Rocky missed the kick. Chuck Norris got out of the way. Back suplex. That's painful. That could have hurt his neck really bad, probably. It looked like it did. But Chuck Norris with a DDT to Rocky. Chuck Norris rotating his arm or something, stretching it. Not the time. This is a time for war, not stretching. But Chuck Norris setting up his signature move, his finisher move, I should say, which is probably just the default move. Yep, it's the default move. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Chuck Norris destroys Rocky. No one can beat Chuck Norris. I've never seen anything in any game that Chuck Norris is in ever beat him. Chuck Norris just destroys the competition. Though Rocky was in control most of the match. Chuck Norris just does not care. Throw anything at him. He will destroy it. All these highlights are of Rocky in control. But Rocky didn't even win. Chuck Norris won. I'm gonna skip these guys because there's a lot of them. And it's the generic victory too, because you can actually create your victory animation in this one. I forgot to say. I don't think I've ever actually said that. But you can. Pretty cool. But somehow they for whatever reason, they took out custom finishers, which I still don't understand. They did that a while ago, but I mean, come on, why would you do that? That was like one of the main reasons people bought the game, is to create weird finishers. Well, that's not important right now. Right now, we just got to go to the next match. And our next match is a fatal 4-way Falls Count Anywhere match between Papyrus, Hank Hill, Nigel Thornberry, and Willy Wonka. This is going to be a great match. Extremely great match. One that will hopefully be remembered forever for its seriousness and what the winner, whoever they shall be, has accomplished in defeating the other 3 assailants in this fatal 4-way Falls Count Anywhere match. My money right now is on Hank Hill because he sells propane accessories. But if I had to put money on who's going to win for skill, I'd say Nigel Thornberry, because with the face, he could scare the competition away. Our first entrant, coming from Undertale, with his shiny red boots, his shiny red scarf, and his shiny red gloves, and his not generic entrance that someone actually put time into to make. Thank you, whoever did that. Papyrus, however it's pronounced. I've never played Undertale, so I don't know how it's pronounced. But aside from that, he's a good contender in this match. He has skill, he has a creepy face, and he has red gloves. He has a good chance in this match. Our next contestant. Oh God. He sells propane accessories. He's got a son named Bobby. I give you Hank Hill. Nice intro theme. Nice lines on your face, Hank. Oh, right then. I may edit in the King of the because when Twitch is gonna take the music out, so I may put it like I've got a few of the themes already, like in a file on my MacBook. I may put the King of the Hill theme on here for him. Oh, that'd be so good if I did. I'd have to make sure I put the link in the description though, so I don't get copyrighted. Whatever songs I use, I don't own, by the way. And our next contestant, coming straight from the factory where his hat was made, because his hat looks like chocolate, with his great pyrotechnics and his song, which is the Big Show's song, for whatever reason, I give you Willy Wonka. Also, his dad, not in this version that is made, but in the Johnny Depp version, is Count Dooku. Intimidating much? I'm intimidated. Hopefully Willy Wonka has enough energy to do this, because I know chocolate isn't healthy, but I mean, it's got sugar in it, so it gives you energy. But hopefully he's got enough energy to do good in this match. Also, I just noticed his bow tie is also made of chocolate. That's a nice hat and bow tie. And nice pyrotechnics.
Gum chewing's fine when it's once in a while. It stops you from smoking and brightens your smile.
I still don't understand why he's got Big Show's song there. And our next contestant, Well, last but certainly not least, with his generic entrance, I give you Nigel Thornberry. Smashing! That is the face of creepy right there. If you're not afraid of that face, then you are one stone cold person. Because if I saw that face walk into a room, I would run away, screaming like a little girl. I'm sorry, kid. I don't care. but he's not going to be able to win this match just by scaring off the competition. If he wants to win, he's going to need some physical strength to take down his 3 assailants. That is a nice mustache, though. For that creepy face, he's got a nice mustache. Orange, like twisty, he can twist it. But aside from that, Hank Hill's looking very determined. And Willy Wonka is getting rope burn on his hands. And the match has begun. This is a free-for-all, but whatever can be made. Papyrus is sent outside the ring, and Hank Hill is down. Willy Wonka is rolling Hank Hill, and now attacking the arm. Nigel Thornberry just took down Papyrus. I didn't see what happened. I was paying attention to Hank Hill and Willy Wonka in the ring. Willy Wonka just did some weird move. I did not pay attention to that. This is hard to pay attention to. Why did Hank Hill fall? Willy Wonka going for the pin, not even a 1 count. This is going to be a hard one to keep track of because I'm only one commentator and there's 4 wrestlers. Nigel is down and Hank Hill are down. Willy Wonka attacking the leg and Papyrus is down. Both Nigel and Hank Hill took control. That sounded, the way I said that sounded weird. I said, took control. Hank Hill on the second rope and an axe handle the forehead of Willy Wonka. And Willy Wonka is down. Hank Hill attacking the head and neck area. Nigel just sent Papyrus into the barricade and with a zigzag takes him down. Nigel going for the pin. The referee has to... 1, 2... 2 count. Hank Hill in control of Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka turning things around for his favor, and Nigel just took Papyrus down. But Hank Hill in the ring with Willy Wonka has turned things around. But no, Willy Wonka sending Hank Hill flying and going for the pin. 1. Count of 1. Papyrus re-entered the ring, and so did Nigel. Papyrus and Nigel working together to take down the Chocolate Man. And Hank Hill now attacking Papyrus. Nigel with a DDT to Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka just has not been having a good day. But Nigel going outside the ring to deal with Papyrus and Hank Hill. But Papyrus takes down both Hank Hill and Nigel. Willy Wonka is getting back up. Papyrus is destroying Hank Hill and Nigel. Here comes Willy, the Willinator, Wonka himself. And the referee follows. Ooh, knee to the midsection. And Nigel countering Willy Wonka. DDT from Nigel to Willy. Hank Hill punching the face of Papyrus. Nigel just staring longingly at Willy Wonka's hair and wondering how his hat is still on his head. Nigel going for the pin on Hank Hill. 1, 2. No, not 2. Even though the referee held up 2 fingers, I did not hear the second tap on the floor. Hank Hill destroying Nigel now, but Nigel turns things around. But Hank Hill throws Nigel down. The punch to the head, and Willy Wonka now in control But Papyrus with a knee to the, or an elbow to the knee. And a DDT to Willy Wonka. Hank Hill doing what? Now Hank Hill and Papyrus are doing the old statue maneuver where they pretend they're statues and hopefully don't get attacked. Hank Hill taking down Nigel. And Papyrus going for Willy Wonka. Hank Hill attacking the arm of Nigel Thornberry. Nigel throwing Hank Hill over his body. Taking down... No! Willy Wonka is taking down Papyrus. Very powerful punch to Papyrus from Willy Wonka. Count of 2. Hank Hill still in control of Nigel. Sending him next to the announcer's table. But Nigel with a Luthez Prez. Willy Wonka just walking into Papyrus. Doesn't make any sense. But it's okay because this game doesn't make any sense at all. Papyrus going for the pin on Hank Hill. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Hank Hill countering Papyrus. Willy Wonka with headbutts to Nigel. Papyrus has been busted open, but you can't see it inside his big head. Hank Hill going for the pin. 1. Willy Wonka breaking up the pin. Papyrus counters against Hank Hill. And Nigel going for the pin on Willy Wonka. 1. Papyrus breaks up the pin. Even though it didn't look like he really did anything. He just punched the air. Papyrus with a DDT to Hank Hill. And Willy Wonka is doing something over there. I can't really see, but it looked weird. A knee to the midsection by Nigel. And kicks to the face. And Nigel looks like he's switching his focus to Hank Hill instead of Willy Wonka. I don't know if that's a good strategy or a bad strategy, but Papyrus and Nigel are in control. Nigel does not know who he's attacking. Nigel with a DDT. I think that's his finishing maneuver in the moveset, so I don't remember. Nigel just standing there wasting time. That is not a smart strategy, but he catched the kick that Hank Hill had for him. But Hank Hill is still in control of Nigel. No, Nigel! Switching control to himself. That sounded weird. Nigel sending Hank Hill into the steel steps. And Willy Wonka taking him down. Willy Wonka has been down this entire match, but now he's the only one standing. He should really try to pin someone. See if he can pull up the victory out of nowhere. The underdog victory. But no, Nigel sends him into the steel steps. And Nigel's trying to do the same with Papyrus, I think. But Hank Hill is in the way. Either that or Nigel's just confused. Someone should really try and pin Hank Hill because he's down. Nigel attacking Papyrus, but Papyrus does not like that one bit. Papyrus setting up his finishing maneuver. Hank Hill doesn't care. He's trying to punch him. He broke up the finishing maneuver. And Papyrus countered something with a powerful clothesline. And now attacking Hank Hill. Papyrus is the one man standing. He should try and pin someone, see if he can pull up the victory. But instead he picks up Hank Hill and gives him a powerful neckbreaker. And then picks him up again. But Hank Hill counters. Willy Wonka in control over Nigel with a Hurricane Rana. And Papyrus has Hank Hill up against the rope. Or not the ropes, the barricade. But Willy Wonka broke it up. Now Hank Hill is in control. I am talking really fast. And Hank Hill with a DDT. I need to stop talking really fast. Oh my god. Holy crap. Ah. And now, the statue maneuver once again from Willy Wonka and Hank Hill. Papyrus just had a spaz attack and a Luthez Prez. Powerbomb to Nigel Thornberry from Willy Wonka. 1. Oh! Papyrus just ran into the steps. 1, 2, 3. No. 2. And now he switched to a submission maneuver. Why is Hank Hill not trying to break it up? Okay, he finally did. I have no idea what's going on. This thing is weird. It's so chaotic. Willy Wonka countering Hank Hill's move, but Hank Hill still in control. But Willy Wonka switching control with what looked like a Superman punch to Papyrus from Willy Wonka. Nigel with an elbow to Hank Hill's face, and Papyrus with a DDT to Willy Wonka. Nigel with a submission move, attacking the leg of Hank Hill. I don't know why the referee's running around the entire ring. He could have just ran the shorter distance, but he decided to run around the entire ring. Now Papyrus, it looks like he's trying to attack the ring, but Hank Hill was hidden behind the ring. My allergies are getting bad, so after this match I should probably take some allergy medicine. Hopefully it doesn't affect how I sound in the video, but it probably will anyway. Nigel just standing there, not breaking up the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. These wrestlers are very confused. Nigel sending Willy Wonka into the steps. Hank Hill and Nigel, very confused looking. They don't know who they want to attack, and Nigel doesn't want to attack anyone. He's just standing there. But he countered Hank Hill's attack, and Papyrus with a DDT to Willy Wonka. What is Nigel doing? I can't really see. Powerbomb! Going for the pin. Where'd the referee come from? He's stuck. 1, 2, switching to a submission move. Papyrus breaking up that submission move. They're going to have to try harder than that to win. Probably going to have to be somewhere. If you want to win, you're probably going to have to send your opponent away. Also, how did that bust Nigel Thornberry open? Because he landed on the back of his head. Also, that was a pile driver, so that move's illegal in real life. But this is a video game. It's not illegal here. But Willy Wonka also busted open. Hank Hill is the only one that hasn't been busted open. And Hank Hill is in control of Papyrus. What is Hank Hill doing? He's trying to punch the air. Papyrus in control over Hank Hill. And Nigel switching his focus to Hank Hill. Papyrus switching his focus to Willy Wonka. Nigel with a DDT to Hank Hill. Willy Wonka countering Papyrus with a Luthez Perez. Nigel should try to pin Hank Hill while he has the opportunity to. But it looks like Willy Wonka is now going for either Hank Hill or Nigel. No, he's going for Hank Hill. Well, whatever that was, did not work in Willy Wonka's favor. Hank Hill with a... Is that what is that? That's a cloverleaf, I think. Either that or a sharpshooter. That was a sharpshooter. No, I don't remember. Nigel picking up Willy Wonka, but Willy Wonka counters. Hank Hill with a DDT to Papyrus. Willy Wonka giving really powerful punches to Nigel Thornberry. Hank Hill and Willy Wonka performing the statue maneuver. Willy Wonka going for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. The match is still going. Nigel countered Willy Wonka. And Hank Hill with a neck breaker to Willy Wonka. Now kicking Willy Wonka in the butt. I think Nigel was trying to go for a finishing maneuver, but Hank Hill disrupted it by kicking Willy Wonka in the butt. And now Nigel counters Willy Wonka. And now Willy Wonka is down. Nigel switches his focus to Papyrus. Suplex against the barricade. Nigel switching his focus to Hank Hill. No, that's not a smart move. He should have tried to pin Papyrus. Hank Hill in control. DDT. Papyrus setting up a finishing maneuver. Hank Hill going for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Papyrus is trying to break up that pin, but he kept punching the air instead. Papyrus with a power bomb to Willy Wonka. 1, 2, 3. Papyrus has picked up the victory over Willy Wonka, Hank Hill, and Nigel Thornberry. That was a long match, and 5 minutes of that very long match were spent in the ring. The rest was spent outside. In the top right corner of the arena. That's what the AI does. It's unpredictable. It never does what you want it to. That was a good match, though. A good, long match. That's a great replay right there, too. Catches every angle of Nigel Thornberry's beautiful mustache, except right there when he's behind the barricade. Congratulations, Papyrus, for picking up the victory. The one character that I do not know very well. What are the odds? Yeah, I don't play Undertale that much. Or ever, to be honest. So, I don't know how I feel about Papyrus winning. I'm okay with it. I don't care. But Hank Hill, he had a good chance, but he just wasn't able to pull it off. Willy Wonka, I didn't think he was going to win, because at the very beginning of the match, he was down for most of it. And Nigel Thornberry, he was about 50-50. In the end, Papyrus picked up the victory. On to the next match. Alright, our next match is a scary one. Nightmare Bonnie versus the Slenderman. And I am looking forward to this one, mainly because of Bonnie's entrance. I remember this entrance. This is one of the only entrances I remember, aside from Waluigi's. This is a good one. Look at that. It's so creepy, but it's cool. But I should introduce him. Coming from Five Nights at Freddy's 4. 4. Nightmare Bonnie. His eyes glow in the entrance, but like when he's wrestling, they don't glow. Or it just looks like they're glowing. Okay, that abruptly ended. Whoa! I have not seen Slenderman's entrance. Whoa. Well, I gotta introduce him. Coming from Slenderman, the 8 pages. The Slenderman. The faceless terror with bat wings, for whatever reason. I think there's just supposed to be like substitution for his weird octopus tentacles that he has in the game. After you've gotten like 3 or 4 of the pages, he gets like weird tentacle things. Fire. That's all I can say. To get this match underway. Nightmare Bonnie in control. Slenderman counters with a suplex to Nightmare Bonnie. Clothesline to Slenderman. Nightmare Bonnie is in control now. The double-handed choke slam thing. Nightmare Bonnie going outside the ring to get a weapon. What's he gonna get? He got a chair. But Slenderman takes the chair, throws it on the ground with a clothesline to the back of the head. Slenderman wants to fight clean. He's not using that chair. But he is staying outside the ring, which is kind of cheating. Because, well, normal matches, there's ring out count. Whatever. Ooh, punches and slaps and a clothesline. Slenderman in control. Every time I say they're in control, it gets countered, and then the other one gets in control. Happened during the Fatal 4-Way, it's happening now. Nightmare Bonnie trying to use the chair again, but Slenderman still will not allow him to. But Nightmare Bonnie still in control. Well, now Slenderman's in control again. See? Happened again. Said someone was in control, then they lost control. And now Nightmare Bonnie is in control. And now Slenderman is in control. Slenderman just keeps pushing Bonnie down. Somehow Bonnie feeling pain, even though technically, 1, he's a robot, and 2, Nightmare Bonnie doesn't even exist. It's just a figment of the kid's imagination in Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I think that's what they made it in Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I don't remember. I've only played it like twice. But this camera angle is pretty cool, actually. Slenderman, what's he doing? It looked like he was going for the chair. Slenderman walking on Bonnie. Just like the first match, Zeus was walking all over Ares earlier. Now Slenderman does the same thing. Slenderman with the chair, no, never mind. He wanted to use a chair and then he decided against it. Slenderman sending Bonnie back into the ring. Choking him. Slenderman. Oh, never mind. I was going to say Slenderman was still in control, but then, as always, whenever I say something like that, the other person gets control. Slenderman in control. See? Happened again. Bonnie picking Slenderman up. Whoa! Right then. Sure, that move. Okay, 1, 2. Slenderman kicks out. Nightmare Bonnie taunting. You should stay focused on attacking Slenderman so he doesn't lose control in this match. But he lost control anyway. But Nightmare Bonnie with a slap to the face. And that thing. Whoa. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Slenderman pushing Nightmare Bonnie away. Slenderman is in control. I thought Nightmare Bonnie was going to take control right there because I said Slenderman was in control. 1, 2. Nightmare Bonnie kicks out. Now Slenderman, what's he doing? He's picking up Nightmare Bonnie, but Nightmare Bonnie counters with a weird kick to the back of the leg. Picking up Slenderman. And whoa, right then. Sure. It looked like Nightmare Bonnie was in control there, but Slenderman had that. And now Slenderman. Suplex thing. DDT, whatever that was. I really need to learn the names of moves. Ooh, that'll hurt your back and your head. Probably has a headache now, even though he's technically a robot and technically doesn't exist. Nightmare Bonnie taunting again. like before, he needs to stay focused. That didn't end well for him last time. It's not going to end well for him this time, even though he's in control. Well, now that I say that, there we go. Okay. Slenderman going for the pin. 1, 2. Nightmare Bonnie kicks out at 2. But Nightmare Bonnie moves out of the way of the kick. Throwing Slenderman at the ropes. Catching Slenderman in midair. Oh, whatever that move's called. I need to learn the names of these moves. My God. Okay, going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out. I agree with the audience here, folks. This is awesome. Kick to the arm. Oh, smashing the head down onto the mat with his knee. Must be painful. Throwing Slenderman into the ropes, into the corner. Nightmare Bonnie with his foot up Slenderman's neck. Whatever. Multiple kicks, but Slenderman gets out of the way. Oh! I would call that a flapjack, but I know what the flapjack is, and that was not it. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Elbows to the shoulder. Ooh. Slenderman jumping off the ropes. I didn't know you could do that. His hand on the shoulder of Bonnie, squeezing. Bonnie getting up. Countering. Punches to the midsection and the face. Slenderman is in the corner, but not, Nightmare Bonnie is now in the corner. Slenderman down. The tide can change at any moment. What is this move? He's like choking him. Is this a submission? I think it was. Punching Nightmare Bonnie. Slenderman throwing Nightmare Bonnie across the ring. A kick to the face. Ow. Gonna hurt your nose if he had one and if he existed and if he wasn't a robot. A kick to the face that Slenderman does not even have. That's a new one. Pushing Nightmare Bonnie down. Attacking the leg. Single leg Boston Crab. Will Nightmare Bonnie tap? If he does, this will be the... No, he doesn't. I was going to say, if he did tap, that would be the first tap of the night. All the other matches have been won by pinfall. Most matches are usually won by pinfall. It's good to have variety. Oh! He's like a sleeper claw head thing. Nightmare Bonnie is down. And Slenderman pick up the victory. Doesn't look like he's going to go for a pin or a submission. Bulldog! Nightmare Bonnie is somehow busted open. Even though he's a robot and doesn't exist, like I've said. 1, 2. Nightmare Bonnie kicks out. A kick that missed. And now they keep countering each other's moves and missing. Nightmare Bonnie in control. Choke slam, leg sweep thing. I don't know. Nightmare Bonnie trying to find a weapon. I forgot this was an Extreme Rules match. This would be the first weapon used for the night. Sledgehammer to the back of Slenderman. And he's done with it already. Okay. And Nightmare Bonnie taunting. The last 2 times, well, the first time he did that, it didn't end well for him. The second time, it didn't really end well for him, but it didn't go as bad as it did. It's Slenderman in control. Powerbomb, going for the pin. Can he get it? 1, 2. Going for the submission instead. Will Nightmare Bonnie tap? No, he won't. The match still goes on. Slenderman in control. Punches to the face of Nightmare Bonnie. He's doing his comeback move. Knee to the face. Nightmare Bonnie pushing the Slenderman away. Taunting again. Hailing Hydra. For whatever reason. He's not the Red Skull. Pulling another weapon out of the ring. You've already got a chair and a sledgehammer. Now you need a ladder? How picky are you? Missing, but busting him open. Somehow Slenderman is busted open. But I still don't know how Nightmare Bonnie missed that first swing with the ladder. That was weird. Going for the pin. You can't pin or submit outside the ring, I don't think. This isn't the Falls Count anywhere. This is just an Extreme Rules. Nightmare Bonnie in control. And of course, when I say that, the tide changes. Slenderman taunting. That's the first one I've seen of him. Slenderman not letting Nightmare Bonnie rest. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Nightmare Bonnie countering. Whoa. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Nightmare Bonnie is victorious. Not the TV show. That was a good main event match. Let's skip the replays. We know, we saw the match. But you do have to congratulate Nightmare Bonnie for the fact that he won against Slenderman when he, 1, was just a robot. 2, somehow got busted open even though he was just a robot. And 3, technically doesn't exist because he's just a nightmare. And his entrance is awesome. Victory animation, not so much, because it's just the generic one. But that's all we have. That's all the matches we had time for today. Join me next time when we do even more matches. Yeah. Take care, and goodbye, everyone.